Let's get to breaking news right now. A jury seated in the trial of the woman charged in a crash that killed two Marquette student athletes. Amandria Brunner accused of being drunk behind the wheel when her pickup truck smashed into a Jeep full of Marquette lacrosse players last September at 27th and St. Paul. That crash killing teammates Noah Schneider and Scott Michaud. 12 News' Hannah Hill, you're joining us now live from the Milwaukee County Courthouse tonight. And Hannah, opening statements just wrapping up.
Right, it's really been a jam-packed afternoon. The bulk of the day, Blake, was taken up by that jury selection here at the courthouse. The court starting with 40 potential jurors, narrowing that down to 14 seated late this afternoon. You have 9 women and 5 men who will hear this case over the next couple of days. The jury made up of Milwaukee County residents ranging in age, some college students, you have teachers, hairstylists, and 1 nurse. And once sat, as you mentioned, the case jumping right to those opening statements.
You're going to hear her admitting to drinking. You're going to hear her admitting to making a left-handed turn at this intersection on the yellow light. And you're going to hear throughout the recorded statements of this investigation, her stating that she should have waited.
So prosecutors say Amandria Brunner's blood alcohol level was nearly twice the legal limit when she was attempting to turn left at a yellow light onto St. Paul from 27th Street last September. Now, at the same time, the state says the driver of a Jeep with multiple Marquette lacrosse players inside tried to beat the same yellow, going through the light more than 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. The two vehicles colliding, killing backseat passengers and teammates Noah Schneider and Scott Michaud. Brunner's legal team taking what is called an affirmative defense in this trial, meaning they agree with most of what the state will present this week.
The evidence is going to show that Amandria was drunk. Nobody's contesting that. But importantly, that doesn't matter in this case. That's not our defense. What matters here is, would these deaths have occurred even if Amandria was sober? And the evidence is going to show that they would have.
And Hannah, prosecutors have also charged the driver of the Jeep, Peter McColgan.
Right, Blake, and he is also a Marquette lacrosse player. He was at the time. He has since graduated. During the jury selection today, the defense did mention that they could possibly call McColgan to the stand throughout the course of this trial or at some point in this trial. But after those opening statements late this afternoon, the state did call a couple witnesses to the stand. The jury, really the last thing they saw today was some graphic body camera footage from some of those first responding officers that evening in September. It was difficult to watch. You had multiple people in the gallery, visibly emotional. A couple of them had to leave or excuse themselves from the courtroom. Even Brunner herself, she had a tissue in hand, and it was difficult for her to watch as well.
And certainly understandably so. Hannah Hill, you're live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse tonight. Thanks, Hannah.